Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Embed firmly with your business demographic. Embed firmly. And what do I mean by that? Whatever group that you're making your money with, embed with them. And when I say embed, that means really get into the culture, the community, the target demographic. That way you can actually do better, because you do have some people, they'll form a business, but they don't do anything with their demographic. I use the example of like urban areas. You get a lot of people making money there, but they don't really do anything with the people there. Now, I've read of other people who did something with the people there, and they would actually make more money. There was a guy who I read something about. It was a Korean guy who had like a little store, but he was right in a black neighborhood. But what he started doing was teaching karate to young kids in the neighborhood. So he not only expanded business opportunity, but he actually did well for his store too. I always remember that. See, and when I say embed firmly, it's regardless. What group are you making money off of? What group? And when I say off of, what group are you serving with products or services? You need to embed with them. And when I say embed with them, you need to do activities with this group. You need to know what's going on. And for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is people do business quickly with people they know, people they see. They say, oh, I see this dude at the event. Oh, okay, he's coming to it and everything. Boom. And I've seen that before, especially like doing a lot of vending. You'll get people there and it's like, well, this is a group they'll deal with. Whatever group that it is that's vending or something like that, people will get into that. That's the main reason. They'll see you. That's like you advertising yourself. All right. And then the second important reason is if you're providing a service or a product, you need to know what their trends are. They might need other services. It's like, oh, wait a minute, they starting to talk about this or they into this. Boom, you providing a service. Or, they using this product, or you can even expand your business, your products or services. It's like, yeah, they getting what I'm selling, but they would you're also finding out what other people are selling. You could expand your business. You need to know what's going on. And if there's anything to change it, you need to go further. It's just like a comic. Let me use the example of a comic book store. I always talk about going to my comic book store. One thing, when you go in there, you can always have a conversation with a worker about the latest comic book movie, or any trends happening. But they have to keep up with that, because what they selling? They selling not only comic books, but toys, certain toys and everything. You need to know what's going on, Or if you have a clothing store, you need to know, okay, say you have a brick and mortar in a shopping mall. You need to know, okay, what do people in this area generally buy? What are they into? And let me just, as a quick aside, if you do go through a brick and mortar, you need to walk that mall or walk through that neighborhood, walk in that area just to get an idea. I never forget a bookstore owner told me that if you want a business somewhere, you need to walk, like in a particular mall, you need to walk that mall at different times and see what people are in there. That's what I mean firmly. And then you get some businesses, they might be, do some free advertising or free stuff, give away some free stuff. They might sponsor some people in that particular demographic and everything. You don't want to be one of those people who say, oh, okay, I'm gonna make money off those people. Yeah, you might for a bit, and there's plenty of people who do, but you want to maximize your profits. You want to maximize everything that you're doing. So you need to know. And see, sometimes they can get back with you on some stuff because you start embedding and then you start talking with people and then a regular conversation and then they might say, yeah, some people, you talk to a few people, they say, yeah, and they talk about a particular service or something. Boom. Boom. Because a big part of any business is research. That's why you get some major corporations, they'll pay 5 figures for a report on a particular demographic. But I'm saying you might be a smaller business or something. You might not can pay 5 figures for anything. You could just say, well, shit, let me just hang out with them. You could. It just popped in my head. Maybe you do something with the skateboarding culture. If you one of those skateboarders that hang out at a skateboarding park, you can figure out what they looking for. In fact, embedding in a demographic, really embedding, really being a part of that culture or really embedding with that group, you starting to wear stuff and all of a sudden you's like, wait a minute, I need this. If I need this for this culture, maybe they need this too. Basically you doing on the ground research. And that's the thing, because you get too many people. Because just like I said, yeah, you do get some businesses that they just show up to the neighborhood, sell their stuff and go. There's some other businesses, they do that and it doesn't sell. It doesn't sell. Whether it's in the neighborhood, they don't know like what really goes there. And I've seen that with quite a few businesses. They was like, this wasn't a good location. This way, I don't care what it is. It could be just the neighborhood. What are neighborhood people going to get? Like I seen a business. I don't know if they still there. It was in the area I used to live in. It was a boxing gym. But I don't think I've counted 10 people in there just driving past there looking in. I don't think I've counted 10 people. And plus, I don't think they really knew where they were going. So you got to do the research. They didn't do that walkthrough. Or find out, okay, do I got people who are going to get into this around this area? I got to check on them. But here's the thing. Whatever your demographic is, know what you're doing. Know what they're looking for, what they're talking about. All right? I don't care. It could be online. Last episode I was talking about like social media. What section of social media is what you're talking about going to go well? And try to get in there. Try to learn algorithms and everything. All right? But yeah, definitely embed firmly within your business demographic, okay? All right. So anyway, that's all I have for right now. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.